Welcome to the Kindle Publishing Weekly Update, episode number 3. This week, I run into some boo-boos. Great reminder that there will be obstacles that come your way towards a path in gaining financial freedom and beyond in Kindle Publishing. Thanks for joining us here on millennialrebel.com. My name is Michael. I gotta say, I love doing these updates. There can be a lot of waiting time that occurs in the early stages of growing your publishing company. So these updates really keep me focused on the vision I have in gaining financial independence. Some of the things that keep me motivated in these times of waiting is thinking about the financial resources I'll have when I can scale this company up to $100K a year. The freedom I'll have to invest in myself so that I can provide even more value to the world. The business and branding education I'll have from growing a publishing company that I'll be able to transfer over to developing Millennial Rebel, for example, and any other venture that I go on to pursue. So that's what gets me psyched in the morning. Let me ask, what keeps you motivated in growing your online business, in growing yourself? Feel free to comment that below. By the way, if you haven't checked out last week's update, I highly advise you to do that. It's going to give you some context behind what I'm going to be speaking about here today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into this week's Kindle Publishing Weekly Update. I had a couple of things that I said I was going to focus on for this past week. One of them being book covers. So how did that go for me? Well, you remember that boo-boo I'd mentioned in the intro? Well, that actually did not allow for this goal to be met. For some reason, Dropbox, who host the storage for a video series that I use as a lead to get emails in a couple of my books, well, they charged me, what was it, about $1,315.12, but who's counting? My refund is pending, but my bank actually charged me around $100 for not having sufficient funds in my account. Not super helpful while you're trying to grow business over here. Hopefully they understand and I can get those fees waived. But until then, this goal is most likely going to have to be carried on into this next week. Perfect example, like I said, that these moments do rise up. I'm going to look back at this and recognize it as an obstacle that I was able to overcome. For anyone trying to pursue anything, accomplish anything, understand that there will be struggles that rise up. That's just life. But guess what? That does make the day that you accomplish your goal that much sweeter. Only way that you fail or you become a failure is if you quit. Plain and simple. Always remember that. So I'm going to keep it positive and have faith that everything's going to work out. Number 2, I also said I was going to focus on budgeting and accounting. I'm so happy I followed through on this and got everything laid out in front of me. I marked down what I would be spending on a monthly basis, as well as future expenses that I will be bringing on, such as product development. It's good to know how much money I'll need for this and this when the time comes. So if you haven't gotten on that, I highly recommend you to do so. I'm going to be sharing my budgeting sheet in the future, I promise. I just want to really fine-tune it, make sure that I can make it work smoothly for myself and anyone out there that might need it. That's about it that happened for this week, in terms of Kindle publishing. So now you may be wondering, what's next? What do I got going on for this upcoming week? Well, first things first, gotta get this finance situation worked out. You know, gotta get my bank account out of the negatives. That's just, you know, I'm so glad that I'm 18 and I don't have many responsibilities, or else I'd probably be freaking out. But like I said, I always believe that things work out in the end. Number 2, once I do have that finance situation worked out, I will move forward on getting those book covers made for those 2 books that I had sent out to ghostwriters. I should be getting them back Friday or Saturday, which is cool. Once I do have that finance situation worked out, I'm going to move forward on those book covers, but also hopefully this week I'll be able to move forward on getting a description made for those 2 books. I outsourced that as well. That's number 2. Number 3, I'm looking into getting involved with CreateSpace right now for one of my books. The ebook sales are dying out just because I'm not doing the marketing. I haven't learned how to do that yet. I haven't had that coaching call. And it's hard. You know, it's hard to go through that experience because or at least for me, I had really high expectations going into this business, but there's a lot that goes on in the back end that, you know, a lot of courses don't go super in depth into, but that's cool. I have a coach that can walk me through how to do that. But for those books that are dying out, I want to squeeze as much money as I can out of them just so I can get a return on my investment and beyond. So CreateSpace is something that I'm keeping my mind on for this week. The action steps in going about that are getting the cover formatted for a paperback book. You know, you got to get everything, get the back going on. I actually don't really know what I'm going to put on the description in the back. I don't know if it's going to be different than the description that goes on and the Amazon page. I'll report back to you guys on that. But also the interior format there's a way that you format for Kindle, and there's a special way that you got to format for CreateSpace in terms of dimensions and whatever. But yeah, I got those 3 things going on for this upcoming week. Getting the finance situation worked out, book covers, the descriptions, and CreateSpace. So to wrap things up, the real big takeaway here is obstacles are going to come your way. The key here is to persevere through them. You got to persevere. Who knows, you know, you might, if you end up quitting, you might quit just a few moments before you accomplish whatever it is that, you know, that next big milestone. So really encourage you guys to keep on hanging on, continue in the fight. Tell you what, if you like this video, go ahead and drop us a like. I'd really appreciate that. Reach out to me. I also love, like I said, when people do that. Some of you guys have in the past, so thank you guys for that. I love being able to provide value to those who need it. Thanks again for watching this Kindle Publishing Weekly Update. That's episode number 3, more to come. Check back here every Saturday. You can follow along in my journey. I encourage you guys to, you know, pursue your own thing. Get involved in Kindle Publishing if you want, e-commerce, Amazon FBA. Fight for your freedom so that you can pursue your calling in life. All right, I'm gonna have to catch you guys next time. Peace out.